I think a lot of it, Neil, I think just being confident. I thought we were passing up some shots, when they went to the zone and trying to really figure it out. And their zone is different than Cleveland State, different than Detroit. They don't match nearly as much, so they give you a lot up top. And so, I think we figured it out. I think we stayed confident there, really hit some big-time threes. I thought our passing was much better in that fourth quarter. We put a premium on putting that ball in the shooter's pocket. I think it makes a huge difference, and I thought our passes were on point. I absolutely love seeing the 23 assists and 7 turnovers. I know we only had 1 at half, so a couple, coming out of halftime there. But when we're really good offensively, that ball is moving, and it's really getting in those shooters' pockets.
I think 13 threes, that's the most in a game this season for you guys. How surprised were you by how willing they were to kind of leave those 3-point shots open?
Yeah, I think they were trying a lot of different things. Obviously, they started off in man and then, switched to the zone. I think they saw just our hesitancy, with some of the shooting. And some things they do in their man-to-man, we really exploited. They leave ball side corner a lot. I thought we had some great kicks. I thought we had some good throwbacks. So I think they were trying to figure it out. And we were hesitant, definitely, in that third quarter. But we talked about not being hesitant and letting that thing fly.
In the first half, Paulina each had 10 points.
Yeah.
They started to kind of double the post a lot in that third quarter. Now, how did that kind of open things up on the perimeter for you guys that you guys were able to take advantage in that fourth quarter?
Yeah, it did. We recognized it. They actually started off the game fronting us. We haven't seen a lot of front. So I thought that was an interesting call by them. So we went to some of our fronting offense. I thought, again, we got the ball inside. I thought Paul came in off the bench, was really, really good. I thought Sarah seems to always start the game really strong for us, right? I think you touched on that, and she continues to do that, and that's a huge responsibility. So, again, we're always going to try to go into the post and then see how teams guard us, and, we've seen a lot of different coverages. I think our post players are starting to recognize that well.
Before this 4-game win streak, you guys obviously lost a pair of games. What do you feel like you guys kind of learned from those pair of games that kind of contributed to what you guys have had success the last 4 games?
Yeah, you got to play 40 minutes. You got to have a fast start. I think in some of those, losses, we didn't come out as strong as we needed to. I think at times we took people lightly. I think, again, this young group, that's over the course of the season, you learn a lot. You learn a lot about your team. You learn a lot about how they respond. We're finding different ways to win basketball games, but for us, a big part of our identity is our defense. And we talked at length about how we needed to defend the 3-point line tonight. And, they had 4 at half, and I wasn't happy about that. So I'm really happy we clamped down on that. And defense is really going to carry us, I think, going into February and March.
Obviously, this morning, Green Bay had the weather Baltimore this morning. They come in here on Saturday.
Yep.
You guys had a very, defensive matchup when you guys were up there in Wisconsin over a month ago.
Yeah, long time. Yeah.
What are you kind of expecting out of Saturday's matchup?
A lot of respect for Green Bay. Kayla's done an unbelievable job. I need all of Youngstown to come out for that game. It should be an unbelievable atmosphere, great doubleheader with the men. We need our whole fan base. We need a 6-man in that game. We got to rest and recover tonight, enjoy this very quickly, and then, change our focus to Green Bay. So, we know how to guard them. I think we'll make some adjustments. I think they'll make some adjustments as well. Should be a really good basketball game, but it's a big-time game, not just because they're the number 1 team, because it's another conference game. I've said that ad nauseum, and I was really, really proud of our group of how they handled tonight, because a lot of young teams could all easily have looked ahead to Saturday, but we took care of business tonight, which sets up, a really fun, entertaining, hopefully, game on Saturday.
Obviously, Hayden didn't play today. I'm assuming that, from the collision at the end of the Oakland game on Saturday, what kind of her status right now?
Yeah, we hope to get her back soon. She's doing well, concussion protocol, but, hope to get her back here relatively soon. Good.